So that gives you a little bit of a flavour, trying to just make it a bit more alive for you. So some of the key concepts that our core is a quality of being. It's not a place, it's not located anywhere in our body, but it's a quality of being that is already whole, healthy and liberated. We don't need to do anything to it, we don't need to change it. It's already here within us. We just often lose sight of the fact that we have this perfectly enlightened part of us. Our core is that quality which arises from the possibility of being totally in the present, without taking a position, no grasping, no aversion, no attachment. Core is the wise mind, the universal intelligence, brilliant sanity, that which is already free. The core process is the movement towards and away from this state of being. So our day-to-day neuroses get in the way of us recognising that we have this state of pure awareness already within us. So the process is how we move towards it, how we move away from it, and paying attention to that movement.
How do you compare this concept and the use of this word core with, let's say, we talk about our Buddha nature? Would it be?
It would be the same, really. Our Buddha nature, that pristine awareness, enlightened part of ourselves, I guess people would say.
The core process isn't then a kind of linear concept that's more akin to maturation.
No,
It's different.
that's different, yes. And
Individuation.
yeah, no, it is about how we obscure this part of ourselves and how we recognise that old tendency is coming back again, or that old pattern has got in the way, I can relax and let go. So it's this constant movement, often not as straightforward as that, but a very, very gradual one of being in the dark for a lot of the time, and then only at particular moments being able to see a little tiny glimpse of the part of us which is free. And it's as if we have this innate wisdom which moves naturally towards healing. That the reason we have the behaviours that we do and the reason that we develop the difficulties that we do are because somehow we think that that's going to help us. So there's a logic in the difficulties that we get ourselves into. And if we can become more aware of what we think that logic is, we can start to untangle it and we can start to see behind the difficulties. The present contains all the past conditions and conditions of our lives, so we don't need to say, today I'm going to talk about my childhood. We just deal with things as they are. The relationship between the client and the therapist is a joint awareness practice. So we are on this journey together. Of course, there's always a dynamic about the therapist and the client, but we're really trying to be a companion with the client on this journey. We are bringing parts of ourselves to the therapeutic encounter. We are talking about some of the responses that come up in ourselves as we listen to the client tell us about something. We are offering reflections on what we see happening in the client, and that's the material that we're working with all of the time.